It's September the 19th, 2021. Guys, had a lot of questions about La Palma, and this volcano started erupting this morning. It's one of the Canary Islands, and it's the one with the infamous BBC documentary about the island could split in half, cause a great tsunami to go across the ocean and flood the east coast of the United States. It's basically a 9-mile crack. And the island has cracked in half a long time ago, and right now it's being devastated by multiple lava fields. Check this out. And there you've got farms, you got houses, towns. You see the street lights down through here. And since just this morning, look at the lava fields. But the lava bombs that were going off are incredible, guys. Different images. I can't show them all, so I don't want to get a copyright strike. But it started this morning. It was daylight there. It wasn't daylight here quite yet. But this thing just keeps continuing to grow throughout the day, and into the night it's getting stronger and stronger. We are in grand solar minimum. There's a lot of gamma radiation that's penetrating through our shields into the surface of the Earth. Notice this crack along La Palma Island. But guys, the BBC episode is kind of like the Discovery Channel, and even though it's probably been 20 years or more now, it's extremely overhyped. Okay, this is a fairly large island, I guess. The crack's about 9 miles, but if you look at the overall scope of things, you see this the northern hemisphere on our side of the planet. We're dealing with very small islands over off Africa. A couple 300 miles off the African coast. Guys, it is almost unfeasible that one of these islands that could crack in half, they say, with a volcanic eruption could cause a tsunami to spread. Now, while I'm here, this is Peter. It's a tropical storm. But, guys, it is predicted to move up towards Bermuda, not affect the East Coast at all, so don't worry about that one. The one behind it is also doing it. But here over to the right, we're dealing with the Canary Islands. Guys, there's no way, even though you're talking about megatons of a slide, if the island were to crack, that tsunami would do much damage at all, especially in the U.S. But if you look at the geology of it, they've had these volcanic eruptions. I think the last one, 1949 or so. And they're talking about this would take a long time for that much of the island to slide into the sea. It wouldn't happen with one volcanic event or one earthquake event, because they can show you, and they've shown and documented previous underwater slides. Now, these models, again, are BBC height models. They're showing as it gets close to shore, getting very close, it's starting to rise 25, 23 feet, things like that. Guys, this is not going to happen. When you look at the boxer quake in Banda Aceh, when you look at the tsunami that hit Fukushima, there was a lot more involved than a 9-mile crack on an island. A lot more. You got 100-mile long cracks and plates that are dropping that do less damage than this. So again, I want to point out, this does not lessen the effect and the lives and the livelihoods of the people that on such a beautiful island. It would be a beautiful place to live. It's just right now in a volcanic situation. We've had 6,600 earthquakes over the last week or so, but and it is devastating there. But this event, again, reminds me of the Discovery Channel, and of course BBC is the American version of CNN. But I just wanted to point that out, guys. We're watching it. The amount of lava is increasing. It's opening up new volcanic vents on the side of that mountain, and the lava domes are growing very quickly. I've seen a couple of images where they've already, the lava has already crossed certain roads, and the roads there are not like super highways. You've got, going through the island and around the coast and things like that. There's not that many roads because it is very hilly terrain, and some of those are cut off. But a massive tsunami, guys, is not going to happen. Even if the scientists were wrong, that are the geologists that look at it and say it's going to be a gradual slide, even if it happened all at one time, there's not enough velocity for it to travel across the ocean at these heights. There may be a ripple, I doubt it, because when you cross that Atlantic trench, it's very deep. That's going to absorb a lot. And of course, as you get closer to shore, any wave will increase in height. But what you're seeing here is not going to happen, so don't let that bother you. There's a lot more problems that we have other than a small island over into the eastern Atlantic. Without saying much, there's devastating information that's coming out from Arizona next Friday. And I think that what you should be paying attention to is what happens between now and then to divert from that information coming out, because it will be devastating. And what some people are saying, unbelievable. And there's certain powers that be that don't want that information to come out and do anything to distract from that point in time, talking about next Friday. We're watching it, guys. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.